Hello, Cancer. This is Brandy from Brandy's Tori and I Tarot. You can find me everywhere. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so. This is for every Cancer placement possible, especially for the Cancer Wolf Moon. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your life. It is a general. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Book a personal reading. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, during and after this wolf moon. The Fool. Release. Damn straight release. That's the Ten of Swords. That's a pretty gnarly energy going on there. The Page of Swords, because the information was gathered, overheard. The Magician. The Wheel of Fortune. The Queen of Wands. Underneath is the Nine of Wands, the High Priestess. This vibe to me was like I've been going along with the status quo until I knew it was time. Whether that's in a job, a love life, whatever, however that resonates with you. Okay? Because something is ending and it may be painful. Whether that's a job, whether that's a relationship, whatever. Like I said, apply that in your life. But you know it's been coming and you knew you had to play along with the status quo. And after this Cancer Wolf Moon, okay, I'm uploading this because the effects will take after the moon. You've been waiting patiently. It's like internally keyed in. Internally keyed in, so you, well, you knew when to go. Right, timing, temperance. It's all about the timing. All about the placements. Cutting it, them, whatever, out of your life, knowing this isn't working anymore. This isn't working. It's too strict. Too many lies around it. You overheard something? You seen something? That's why you've been playing your time out. Avoiding people telling you or what they were saying because you already knew what your plan was. This is a plan. You had everything timed out. It was like, when is the right time to sacrifice? It seems like it's taken forever with the Seven of Pentacles, especially with the Three of Swords under here, because we're coming from a very emotional state, like past wounds. But it's, if you have children, it's like you've been playing along for a while. You knew you had to. Everyone's like telling you what they think. Well, too bad. Kick rocks. Kick rocks. This is a choice to walk alone. To get ahead in life. You knew it would come with a sacrifice, and you knew it would come with arguments. And it's like you had to bite your tongue. You had to stay quiet. Almost stock. I feel like it's almost like you had to stock up. Yeah. Judgment and Empress. Underneath that, though, is the Five of Cups. That's what she's saying. Empress is Taurus and Libra. Then we have Judgment. I know when it's time to jump. Personally, for me, it doesn't matter what you say. I personally know when it's time for me to start this business. I personally know when it's time for me to quit that job. I personally know when I want to leave this relationship, because timing and things coming together are all part of this. I am the one that has had to sacrifice and be quiet. Me, not you. That's what I pick up. And while there is grief, because it's not like really you wanted to, but it is to seize the new opportunities. It's like we were waiting, very time specific, and blinding ourselves to the outside and to what people were saying until we knew that was time. And while we were still grieving in the grieving process, because we knew what we had to leave behind in order to get ahead, well, right? Well, Cancer. Any Cancer placement. Any Cancer placement. This is special. For the Cancer Wolf Moon, please. Solar eclipse, the revolution. It's a revolution. Liberating force. That is a crisis that brings massive, great change. That is a divorce. That is a moving, loss of job, loss of home. But you cannot see the sun behind it because they're hiding it for a reason. The timing. It's all about the timing. Then your abundance. Then your abundance. You've been gathering the resources, trying to strike when the time was right. Right? This is, yeah, I was like, Jupiter. This is Jupiter standing behind you. You take 2 steps, we take 2 steps. But you have to take the steps forward, not backwards. And we will have you, even though it seems like chaos, even though it seems like you have no idea which way you're really going. We have you. We have you. Cancer, placement, whatever. However this resonates with you if you've been pulled to this. Gathering the resources. Biding your time. Not making any decisions. Avoiding making the decisions. Because you were internally keyed in of when to hit your mark, especially financially. Definitely a divorce. Definitely. You even kept it from like friends of what your plan was because they were too tied to it. This is freedom. This is liberation. Liberation. Where are you? Sorry. Get in your heart. It misses you. Get the fuck out of your head. Shame, regret, and guilt, those are just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. Right, we were in the grieving process. You were in your head a little too much about it, but the timing, it's all about the timing. And underneath that is time to let go. Move the fuck on. Job, people, home. Don't sit and get too upset. It's now. Especially after this wolf moon. So, take your vitamins. Gear up. Get organized. Call in your allies. However that looks for you. Whatever's personally going on for you. Because this is like, what are your resources? What do you have right now where you can literally make money off of? Or where can you go until you get this check? Or, you know what I mean? It's time to detox. Personal debt is a free education in finance. Risk isn't always worth the risk, and afford to loan good advice. What I take is, those people's advice was not good and you knew that. Someone has put you in debt, or this job has put you in debt, you haven't got ahead. Right? Outsized vision, handheld products. Users can't be choosers. Have a reputation for having a reputation. your reputation and your work ethic will get you far. And I think that's why, if you're in a relationship, sorry, my nose is burning from it being so cold. If you've been with a partner who's been trashing your name and using your money, you've been stashing it. But they're saying even if you don't have everything you think you need at this moment, you do. They're going to help you provide for yourself. You just have to take the step. Interesting. Interesting. Let's get a spirit postcard for this massive eye-opening experience in your life. Feels scary, but it's not. Dearest, wonderful you. Intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. No, it's time to reveal the cool one. You're going to hear a phone in the background. The passionate one, the imperfect one, that is totally you without artifice or walls. I'm just going to point this out before I finish. It's go time, whether you're finished or not. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others, and you will also be close to spirit and to us. There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. Release from the invisible binding that keep you from intimacy. It's truly empowering. So, may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You'll be glad you did. And again, that's calling in your resources, calling in the people you know, getting that new opportunity going, being vulnerable and allowing this massive, chaotic feeling change to come after the wolf moon. All right. Thank you for joining me. Please hit that subscribe button if you have not, and I'll catch you later.